Do you struggle to fall asleep at a reasonable hour, or you just wake up feeling groggy and out of rhythm? I used to stay up until 2 or 3 a.m. every single night, just thinking that I wasn't a sleep early kind of person. But the truth is, I was running on adrenaline, my hormones were fried, and my nervous system didn't know how to downshift. And that's when a Chinese doctor gave me a tip that I'll never forget. Can you just make sure that you're asleep during liver time? In Chinese medicine, liver time is 1 to 3 a.m. And being asleep through that window of time gives your body a chance to detox, reset, and to actually heal. It's the most important time to be asleep. And that simple tip changed everything for me. Why? Because I didn't jump from a 3 a.m. bedtime to an 11 p.m. bedtime overnight. Instead, I committed to being asleep by 1 a.m., which was doable and was also way less stressful than thinking I had to force myself to be asleep way earlier overnight. And then from 1 a.m., I could gradually work my way back step by step. And as my body adjusted, I started waking up earlier, I had more energy, I experienced less anxiety, less fight and flight in general, and I was more emotionally balanced and resilient. And as my sleep cycle became regular, my cravings also started to disappear. Cravings for something like alcohol to help induce sleep at night, and caffeine to keep me going through the day. And I felt stronger physically and clearer mentally than I had in years, all by focusing on my circadian rhythm, on my adrenals, and on catching the melatonin train. We want to catch melatonin as it's rising at night instead of missing it and then ending up staying up with the stimulating effects of cortisol. So this video will guide you into a gentle Yin Yoga practice in bed. It's designed to help heal your adrenals, restore your nervous system, balance your hormones, give you more mental clarity, and help you experience less anxiety, less overwhelm, less blood sugar instability, less PMS, and help you experience deeper sleep for natural nightly detoxification. So you can start by choosing a bedtime that you can commit to, even if that's just 1 a.m. Commit to lying down at that time in the dark with your eyes relaxed, ideally closed, covered if possible, and letting your weight settle down. And then you can play this guided practice to follow. You don't need to be perfect doing this. You just need to begin. And then if it's a harder night for you to fall asleep, you can use any of my Yin Yoga practices in bed. I'll leave a link for that playlist of Yin Yoga practices in the description. And any of them will help you get into the parasympathetic nervous system. So you're healing your adrenals, you're restoring your nervous system, even if you aren't able to fall asleep. Just knowing and feeling and resting into that you can reset your nervous system, your adrenals, your hormonal system, your circadian rhythm, one step at a time. So I'm going to demonstrate one yin posture in bed and then offer a couple variations that you can choose to use. And once you feel like you're falling asleep, you can come out of the yin postures in your own time and just roll over and fall asleep. I'll let the practice finish with a black screen and a soft voice so you can drift off into sleep. So the first posture is the one that I know is easiest to stay in and I recommend the most for adrenal and nervous system restoration. So for this, it's taking the legs up against the wall. Now you can use a cushion and have that under your hips if you choose. You can use a cushion under your head as well. I'm just not using cushions to simplify it for me right now. And to get into this posture, the easiest way is to get both sit bones up against the wall. Get your belly close into your thighs. And then from there, you can just roll up so your legs are straight up against the wall. If this is too tight for your hamstrings, move your hips away from the wall. And if you're using a cushion under your hips, if you feel tension that way in your lower back, take the cushion out. If you're menstruating, you don't want to have height under your hips either. And then from here, once you have your legs up, you can first just flex through the feet, draw the bones of the legs down into the hip sockets. So you're creating a deeper release through the lower back, through the psoas, into the pelvis, and then let the legs relax, let the arms rest out, the shoulders are into the back. So your back body is resting down into the support of the bed and up against the wall. I'll say, now you can take another option if you choose. The second option is to take the legs out wide. This feels really good for me. And this way we're getting into the kidney meridian running through the inside of the legs. If this is too stressful for you, you don't have to take this option. And then coming out of this, you can just bend through the knees, kind of move through a happy baby variation. Resting here can feel really nice. And then coming into a Supta Baddha Konasana variation with the feet together, the knees out wide. If taking the legs out wide is too intense for your inner thighs, then you can just slide the feet down and come into this posture. And that should feel good for you. So these are the options. We will start here no matter what. 10 minutes of meditation in this posture equals an hour of deep sleep. I always held on to that because I had so many issues sleeping. So I share that with you to incentivize you to take advantage of this posture. So this is posture number 1. This is option number 2. And then this is option number 3. And of course, if you want, you can also use other Yin Yoga postures that I have on the playlist I'll share in bed. I know I do a lot of Yin Yoga in bed to help me sleep. And then whenever you want, you can just, when you feel like you're going to fall asleep, just come out of it, fall into sleep. Okay? Let me know how this practice is for you. Enjoy the practice. We'll begin with you lying on your back with your legs up against the wall. You can use a cushion under your head and just make sure that you're warm and feel comfortable and cozy. Once you're settled in, begin to feel your weight drop down into the support of the bed. Into the support of the cushion under your head. And feeling the wall support your legs. If your eyes aren't closed, let them begin to soften. Even feeling gravity take the weight of your eyes. Letting your eyes rest deep into the eye sockets, deep in your skull. Feel the muscles relax around your eyes. Letting the muscles relax through your eyebrows, your forehead, and around your temples. And feel the muscles through your cheeks relax. Feeling some space between your teeth, your molars, your tongue, and the roof of your mouth. And feeling space between your lips. Feel the weight of your head releasing into the support of the cushion. Allowing the muscles through your neck to relax. You can swallow to relax your throat and relax your jaw. Feel the weight of your shoulders relax down into the bed. Relaxing the muscles through your upper back. And through the front of your shoulders. Relaxing the chest. And feeling the weight of your arms resting heavy into the bed. Feeling your hands relax and your fingers relaxed. Feel the weight of your rib cage relaxing into gravity, down into the bed. Feeling the back of your ribs, their contact with the bed. And as you rest into that support and into that connection, feel the front of your ribs relax as well. Feel your diaphragm moving as you're breathing. Feeling your ribs expand out through the front. Feeling the breath expand out through the side ribs. And feeling your inhales expand into the back ribs. And as your ribs expand, as you breathe in, feel the breath massage your internal organs. Massaging your digestive system, massaging your lower back, and feel how the ribs move in and the belly relaxes in toward the spine as your breath gently releases. And let your breath begin to lengthen, feeling the breath move all the way into the pelvic floor. Creating a massage for the muscles through your hips, your pelvis, and your lower back. And as your breath creates a deeper release of your body into gravity, and creates a deeper release through your pelvis, feel the weight of the bones of your legs rest even more. Dropping down into the hip sockets, creating an even deeper release through the hips and the pelvis. And if you feel any tingling in your legs, your feet, or your toes, let yourself feel into those sensations. And the nuances in the sensations through your legs, your feet, and your toes. as the blood drains out of your lower extremities, running back to the heart to be cleansed. If at any point it becomes too intense, you can let your legs fall into a different posture. As you continue to release your weight into the support of your bed, into the support of the cushion, and into the support of the earth. Begin to observe your breathing even more. Letting your breath slow down even more. Feeling into the movement of the diaphragm at the base of your ribs. Feeling the massage of your spine. Of your internal organs. Releasing your muscles even more. You can choose to let your exhales become a little longer than your inhales. Resting into your exhales. And as you rest deeper into your exhales, feel yourself release even deeper into the earth. Whenever you feel yourself dropping deeper into relaxation, beginning to fall into sleep, let your body move into a position that's comfortable. Still releasing into gravity. No matter how you're lying. Feeling yourself wrapped in darkness. And in safety in this darkness. Feeling your breath supporting you. And gravity helping you to release. And rest into the support of the earth.